and chat live. I am on Facebook and on YouTube. So when you come in and say hello, I am going to be working on a Christmas goose. So I have this stencil from the Stencil Smith. Let me see if it, no, that's too white. That won't show up. Maybe it'll show up against my shirt. It's geese. This reminds me of the, like the geese, the country Christmas kitchens in, like from the 80s and the 90s. My mother decorated her kitchen that way, and all these geese, and it just brings back so many memories. Like, I mean, even the checks and the bows, but I don't think I'm going to be using them. Well, maybe I could use the bows. I don't know. And I'm also going to pair it with this stencil. When you order from the Stencil Smith, thank you so much, Giselle from Your Craft Cottage. Hey, Corey from Creative Roots Art. Hello. Oh my goodness, I just saw, oh. Maybe I could use the when they, and I'm also gonna pair they do the thumbnail for you, and it's always like a weird face. I made a weird face in the beginning of it. Hopefully they'll pick something else. But as I was saying, I'm going to put this so it's backwards, but it's forward for you. This little Believe. It was a freebie from the Stencil Smith. I believe they put a freebie in every order. And if you are interested in ordering the Stencil Smith, their images are so amazing. Just leave a comment and I will send you my affiliate link. It doesn't cost you any extra, but I do earn a small commission. And I have a discount code. A Christmas goose, you're hungry, you liar. All right, what did Corey say? Oh yeah, we had the country blue kitchen with the geese border. Yes, everybody had it. Hey, Amy from Designer Roadkill. Hello, my friend. All right, so far I'm seeing some comments. I don't know if they're all the comments, but Facebook gives me a huge problem, and there is Nona Troll on YouTube. Hey, my friend Marie, did you happen to see? So YouTube features a like a live preview short. They call the real shorts, the small videos. Hey Deb, thank you so much for sharing. Please share me out. Hey Jane, how are you, my friend? So Marie, they chose the part where I showed the little crochet figurines, the star, the gingerbread man, and the tree. That is the featured clip from my live. So go check it out. I'll actually send you a link. So come on in, say hi. I'm working with a Dollar Tree round, and I'm just going to make a little Christmas sign, and I'm going to turn these geese into Christmas geese. And I made one of these before, as you can see, and I used the traditional, hey Judy, the traditional 80s, 90s blue color. And I am going to use that color, but I think I'm going to maybe farmhouse it or rustic it down a bit. Hey Gwen, how are you? Happy Friday. Tell me, how was your week? Tell me something good. Tell me something good. My good was, my week actually flew by. It really wasn't crazy, like it usually was. It was a really nice week for me. Maybe not so productive at work, production-wise, but it was nice. It was manageable. And I bet today we hit our production goal because we extracted a lot of teeth today. Hey, Erica. How are you? Happy Friday. All right, so I'm starting with Java. It is Folk Art Home Decor Chalk Paint. Here it is. You can screenshot it and then flip it because I know it's backwards, but the color is Java. Hey, Rose. How are you? Thanks for saying hi. Regina. I am so good and so happy it's Friday. So excited it's Friday. I woke up yesterday and I was really tired and I didn't feel like going to work. And I was like, what day is it? And I thought it was Wednesday. And then once I got up and had my coffee, I'm like, oh, it's Thursday. Yay. You had a sleepover, Ken's cool. Hi, thanks for saying hi. And I'm so glad your day was good. You went to Disney World in Orlando, Bella? Oh my goodness. One of my favorite places. Deb, you have no comments. I'm so sorry. I have the same problem. That's why I have a separate device. It's so frustrating. Facebook is so frustrating. But Deb, if you want to talk to me, I am seeing this comment. You can switch over to YouTube if you have a Google account. You can sign into YouTube, look up Make All the Things with me, and I will be able to see all of the comments on YouTube. Annagret, hello, I am well, my friend. I have been moving my craft room. I switched it to another room, and I knew where your package was, and I was like, I need to craft these. So I am going to be making some videos with the goodies that you sent me. Hey, Rose, how are you? Yeah, so if anyone is having a hard time, Luke Bolda, hello. Thanks for saying hi. And Bella, thanks for saying hi. Again, if you are having problems, hi Tina, with comments on Facebook, you can switch over to YouTube. And the comments are working there and I can see you. You're a YouTuber. Yay, YouTube. I'm a YouTuber too, but I happen to be streaming on Facebook as well. I do have a Facebook channel. Shelby, thank you so much. I appreciate that, my friend. Shelby from Red Brick Home Crafts. I can always count on you to be there for me. Thank you, my friend. All right, so this isn't going to be the color. This is just my base coat. I'm going to make this a little bit rustic. So Wednesday night on YouTube, I made peppermint sticks out of pool noodles. I used pool noodles. I had never used pool noodles, and I don't think I'm ever going to use them again because it was harder than I thought. Baton Rouge, Kathy Funk's in the house. How are you, my friend? And Little of Me Gifts. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you all. Emma, hello. Thank you for saying hi. Life with Alfie. You're a YouTuber. Your channel is Life with Alfie. After the live, Life with Alfie, I am going to find you and subscribe. Tina Landis, you moved over to YouTube. Hi, my friend. So I do go live every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time on YouTube. So as I was saying, I was making peppermint sticks, and it was out of pool noodles, and it was a lot harder than I thought. But one of the techniques I tried, I really, really, really liked. So I'm going to be using it. It was with Epsom salts. And if you are interested, go on over and watch the replay. Gwen, I am from New York. I live in the Mid-Hudson Valley in New York. I am about 90 miles north of New York City. Where are you from? You love me so much? Thank you so much, Life with Alfie. I appreciate that. I love you too. And okay, hi again. Are you okay? Did you have a better than okay day today? I had a great day and I am so happy it's Friday. I am off on Mondays now, and I hope it's going to be a permanent thing because I love having a 3-day weekend. And let's see, yeah, this is not going to take me that long to do. I mean, famous last words, right? So I'm going to paint both sides. But I love this color Java. I happen to love Java. And this is probably my favorite color brown. And I haven't used it in a while, and it's kind of thick. And yeah, chalk paint is thick. Is she by you? Wait, who by me? Raina. Oh yeah, we had the Country Blue Kitchen. Corey from Creative Roots Art is about 2.5 hours from me, give or take. We're the last crafters from a small town, Clinton, Massachusetts. You're from a small town. Yeah, the last crafter is from Pennsylvania. she's outside of Philly. And when she pops up, Leisha, you love the gingerbread? Oh my goodness. Them? I don't know. Is somebody going to be getting gingerbread Christmas porch leaner for Christmas? If you want it, let me know. It's yours. You have to see when I made it. It's actually a two-parter, and I don't know if it's going to be still live on Facebook because Facebook deletes live videos after 30 days. But I did stream it. Tona Joe, thank you. I did stream it to YouTube, and you can watch me make it there. You like my earrings, Craig? Well, thank you so much. And Ryan, hi. Christopher Marlowe. Favorite brush? I don't have a favorite brush. A clean one is my favorite brush. You're from Northern Ireland, by the way. Oh, someplace I always want to visit. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and you had to sneak your iPad because you want to watch your videos. Thank you. I appreciate that. Don't get in trouble. Tomorrow's Saturday. I hope you don't have to have work or school. You're new to me, Lori? Hi, Lori. I am Leah. And this is Make All the Things With Me. I don't stream too often on Facebook, but I have added lives on Sunday. So I will be live. Lily, hey! Rhoda May and Ray Inspired. Joe, I'm going to tell you a little story about that. But on Sunday, 9 o'clock, I'm going to be streaming. I'm stenciling geese. I'm making a sign. I figured Wednesday I was going to choose between stenciling and making those peppermint sticks, and I should have chose this because they were kind of a flop. But I learned a few things. Number one, I will never use pool noodles again. No, not going to happen. Oh, okay, Joe, you called me Lily, which is really weird, and I don't know if Alicia, who is my friend, my friend first, coworker, but she's my friend first, calls me Lily. So a few people at work call me Lily. I don't know if I've ever told that story before, unless she was on here and she said Lily. Because I know she's on here, but I don't know if I saw her say Lily. Designer Roadkill. Hey, Amy, how are you, my friend? I love your wreath. All right, now I'm just painting the other side. I hope the colors that I chose for this work out. I hope it looks good when I finish. And if it looks good, I might bring it to work and hang it up, because right now in one of the rooms that I work in is my spring sign. I'm just Lily to you. It's so funny. My brother growing up called me Lily. Well, you know, my name is short enough. It's Leah. But when he really wanted me, he'd be like, Lee. All right, so who's got something good to tell me? I think I'm going to need a little bit more. And I think I'm going to wet my brush so that the paint maybe spreads a little bit better. There we go. I always forget to wet my paintbrush. Now I washed my brushes while Jane was on. And by the way, I'm live for Friday Favorites. You're a nickname and it sticks. Yeah, I do nicknames too. You know, I'm Italian. Everybody's got a nickname to me. Okay, I'm just getting this painted. Just gonna squirt it a little bit. It'll make it go a little bit further. Now I gotta do this again with my top color. This is my base color. And I really hope I can make this work. I really do. Anybody stencil here? I love to stencil. I am not the best at drawing. I can probably copy something if I look at it. But stenciling just takes all the guesswork, all the think work out of it. Something good. God is good. Amen. And you're, oh, Rhoda May. Thank you, my friend. Can you still do those, like if I do the thumbs up, will it, look, let me try this first. But do those things still work here on Facebook? I haven't done them in so long. Deb is up next. Christy canceled. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I saw your second live when you were making the gingerbread wiener. Right there. Yeah, did you go back and watch the first one? I was just painting everything. I love it. But my friend Alicia came on here and she loves it too. She might be getting it for Christmas. And if you all wouldn't mind, if you are on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, join me every Sunday and Wednesday nights, Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you're watching me from, you never got around to it, okay. And if you're on Facebook, I go live on Facebook for sure, Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Although I am doing a special live in the afternoon. Yes, thank you. All right, so Deb's next, Crafting with the Sassy Chicks. Just join the Friday Favorites group. Go to groups, type in your search bar for Friday Favorites, join the group, and watch every Friday night. I am not on every Friday nights. I only go live when, you know, I'm able. I work full-time. I am a dental assistant, for those of you that don't know. It's a very high-stress job. And some Fridays, I just can't. So I took the stress off, and I craft with Friday Favorites when I feel like I can. I don't always feel like I can. Some days I'm just so exhausted. It's my early day. I am there. I have to be there before 8 o'clock in the morning. We start seeing patients at 8, and it's a long day. All right, so my next color, my main color, is Dusk by Waverly, which is a beautiful country color. I don't know. That's what I think of when ever I use this color. It just reminds me of country. Now, I've never been like a country farmhouse or primitive or rustic. I mostly love like cute things. And, but in the last few years, I have met so many creators that specialize in farmhouse, rustic, and primitive DIYs, and I absolutely love it. I love, love, love it. And, you know, I'm not the best at it, but I try. All right, so when I put this on the brown, it's going to make it darker, and that's what I'm going for. And I want a good thick coat. And like I said, my paintbrushes, this is a little bit thinner than the Java was, so it's spreading better, but my paintbrush is just a little damp because I just cleaned them at like 6 o'clock while Jane was on. Ryan, you said hi again. Craig said hi again. I definitely have the personality for a dental assistant. Yeah? So what is that? What exactly is the personality? Hey, Denise from Delights Jules. How are you, my friend? Thank you for saying hi. Thanks for stopping in. You know, because you never know with dental assistants. All right, I'm just going to just finish this quick coat, and then I'm going to give it another one. But look how pretty that blue is. I am going to be painting this room sometime this winter. Maybe I'll go that color. What do you think? Okay. Bless you. You're the kind of patient that probably stresses you. You do not love going. So, spoiler alert, no one likes going to the dentist. I'm well. I had a great day. I had a great week. Nobody likes going to the dentist. A lot of times we hear, nothing personal, I hate you. Okay, well, I'm here to help you. Like, you're here now. Nobody likes to be in pain. It is the absolute worst pain of all the pains, right? Gwen? Peppy? Alicia, you're on here. Answer. Am I peppy at work? Oh, I love you. I've just been doing it a really long time. And I think maybe she's saying that because she wants that. You're from Northern Ireland. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm missing all kinds of comments on YouTube. I'm so sorry. I am MBM. I am drawing a Dollar Tree round. And Karen, hey, I'm Peppy. Open wide and say ah. Sort of. That's right, Ruth. What is my favorite holiday? I'm going to say it's Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving time because there's no stress, no pressure. It's just, wait a minute. No, you're bad. You have to take medication before you go and you have a driver. I can handle you. Yeah, Gwen, so much has changed. Okay, but getting back to Rich's question about what is my favorite holiday, it is Thanksgiving, because I always focus on thankful, grateful, and blessed. Every day, it is my focus. It is my thoughts. And, you know, and there's no stress at Thanksgiving just to eat unless you're hosting Thanksgiving. Then it could be a little bit stressful, but, you know, there's no worry about gifts, or it's just getting along with family. And am I freezing for anyone, or I felt like I just froze? Let's see. Did I freeze for anyone on Facebook? What's y'all's favorite holiday? Oh goodness, let's see. I can't be freezing up. It could be me and my, do you have a large family? I do. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's large. There were 4 of us siblings. There are 3 now, and we each have a few kids, and we don't always get together. But when we do, it's fun, and some years is quiet. I'm not frozen. Okay, great. It just must be my connection here. I can't be frozen on my own connection because then I can't see comments. Oh, goodness. Let me see. I'm sorry, guys. It's just my only way to see the comments. Moody Cow Cottage. Hello, my friend. I hope you're not moody today. I hope you're happy because it's Friday. All right. Yeah, I think it's my iPad. All right. Let's fix that. Oh my goodness. All the things, all the devices. I just can't. Why can't I see it? Oh, let's see. Yeah, I think it's my device. Not freezing. Okay, excellent. You had a glitch for a second, but not frozen. Okay, great. All right, awesome. Then it's my device. Thanksgiving, Ruth. Yes. May we see some of your previous paintings? Sure. I don't have too much of it out. I just have some of the little crafts and DIYs that I've done, but I can show you if you like afterwards. Okay, just got done with your live. Oh, I'll have to go catch the replay. All right, there's a little bristle here. All right, I'm just gonna have to depend on the device that I'm streaming on, and hopefully all the comments will show up. I can't even like get on my page. Why? Oh my goodness. And I stress because comments don't always work. Melody, I used to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and so this is from Stampin' Up! I've had this like 25 years, and I used to use it for embossing powder to emboss images because I was a rubber stamper. It only has 1 speed. It gets really hot, so you have to be careful with it. And I don't know if they still carry the heat tools. Okay, I am frozen over here. How does it feel to slay all day? Okay. All right. The Rat King, you are being kind of ratty. Vale, hello. Okay, alrighty, here we go. Baby, I just want to get this side painted. Oh my gosh, I'm usually not a slow painter, but I think it's just the technical stuff that has me, you know, all upset. All right, let me dry it because it's starting to get like yucky. Thank you, Melody. You bought the new iPad, yours is overloaded. Yeah, I'm thinking about updating my phone. Have a wonderful weekend, Melody. Thank you for stopping by. I think I painted a little bit too thick. It's starting to bubble a little bit. All right, so I was asked on YouTube what my favorite holiday was. I said Thanksgiving. You know, it's so funny. My son's girlfriend is a nurse, and she was telling me, you know, they have to work one holiday, you know, and then they have to pick it in the beginning of the year, whatever. So I was like, so like, does Veterans Day or Columbus Day count as a holiday? And she was like, no. But I work all of those. Crafting with Annie. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, the comments are different on the iPad and then from what I see. Oh, do I dare give this? It's still a little damp, and it has to be dry for when I stencil or it's going to get all yucky. I may have to sand it a little bit. So when the paint is thick, it does take a little bit longer to dry, and I'm trying not to get too close or stay in one spot. Kippy! Hello, my friend. Kippy is the host of Friday Favorites. Work was great. Work was great. It was. It really was. It's been a great week. From Toronto, new to my channel. Well, Connie, welcome. My name is Leah. This is Make Other Things With Me. I would love it if you would just hit that follow button and join me when I go live. We love the same crafters. Yes, we do. I think I'm just going to give this a light sanding. Wait, I have finer sandpaper somewhere. Where? Let's see. It's not there. All right, this is 150 grit. And it's pretty fine. I don't want to take a lot off. I just want to smooth it down. I may have to use the other side because I really don't like how this has just not been my crafting week. I have never ever taken this long to paint around. This is usually the really easy part. You didn't need to put the sad emoji. You have fat fingers and you were telling Annie that we love the same crafters. Meaning me. Oh, love you. Thank you. How favorite am I now? I can't even paint around. All right, what do they say? When things get messed up, you call it rustic, right? I think this week should be the week of what not to do crafting. Definitely, I'm not a fan of pool noodles. I was going to say don't try pool noodles, but I know there are so many that DIY with pool noodles. So if you are one of those people, maybe give me some advice. Okay, I'm not going back over it. But you like that color? It's pretty, right? Very country. Very 80s and 90s country. I love this color. Gives me like the warm feels and so much comfort. Isabel, hello. Mike, hi. Well, thank you for the compliment, friend. Thank you for not saying something mean. Oh, if I'm making centerpieces, they are great. Parker, Reese Parker, hello. Jilly Jones, you miss me? I'm here. Hi. Reese Parker, hi. I am making a sign. I am going to be stenciling. Hi, Linda. How are you? Thank you for saying hi. Patty, you love the color? Me too. All right, now I have no comments on my iPad I'm watching from my profile. Excuse me. I don't know why this is taking so long to dry. Maybe there's something wrong with my paint. Reminds me of the slate blue geese dinnerware. Yes! And the curtains and the wallpaper, right? And the pictures, the framed pictures. I made a sign for this and I have it hanging in my kitchen. And I did all old school colors. And I hear geese are in. Geese are kind of trending. I also have another stencil, Goosebumps, which is so cute. I'll be doing it soon too. And that's the thing about stenciling. Like, you don't have to be an artist. All you have to do is know how to color with stencil brushes. Or some people use sponges. Okay. I'm not happy with this coat, but I'm just going to be spending the whole hour painting this thing. But here's what it's looking like right there. See up close? Okay. All right, I'm going to have to try this paint again and test it to see if it is indeed the paint. All right, so here are the geese. And I'm going to put them kind of low. I don't need this anymore. Well, maybe I do. I don't know. We'll see. I want to put them kind of low. Okay, let's get the masking tape out because I don't trust myself, and yeah, this paint is not totally dry. I don't trust myself, and sometimes the stencil can move and cause bleeding, and I'm all like up in arms. And I am going to cover the images up here because I do not want to paint that, but I think I am going to paint the bow down here. And I didn't leave any room for the believe because I'm going to be making, I have to line it up with the holes on top. I am going to be making a bow for this. I have some homespun fabric. All right. So what I'm doing is this has the images, and I'm covering them up because I don't want to paint them. I just want the geese. Okay. And I am stenciling with the Folk Art Home Decor White Adirondack. And of course, I'm painting the geese white. So hopefully this white will show up. So I just put some paint on my brush and I'm offloading onto a little paper plate and just kind of offload onto a paper towel. And the secret is using a little bit, hey Terry, a little bit of paint on your stencil brush and just work in layers. Just build up the color, and that prevents the color leaking underneath the stencil, and you know, where you get the bleeds, where the paint bleeds. You don't want the paint to bleed. And I use a stencil brush. I started with a stencil brush. You want to keep the stencil brush straight up and down. I twirl, I don't dab, and I am just using a light touch. I'm not pushing down heavy. That helps it not to bleed underneath the stencil. What kind of person were you in high school? Artist? I did art. I took art classes. I was kind of a jock. I played volleyball and basketball in high school. All right, so I just lifting it, and I may have to like redo this on my own because it's not the best unless I sand the background is just really messed up. I think the paint is bad. I'm going to give it another coat, make those geese really, really bright. I think I have some bleeding. And I think 2 layers is going to do it. So my segment ends at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And up after me is Deb from Crafting with the Sassy Chicks 101. And you can find her in the Friday Favorites group on Facebook. And I have like no comments. Oh, that stinks. Okay. Lyndall, hello. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that, my friend. That helps so much. Following, sprinkling, engaging, leaving comments, leaving emojis. You have no idea how much that helps. It's like passive income. All you have to do is comment, say hi, share, give me an emoji, and ooh, it started to crack. Okay. We've got some crackle going on here. All right, let me put that to the side. And let's work on the red. I'm gonna work on the red because I already have it on here. And this is Tuscan Red, same thing, Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint. Good morning from Greece. Do you ever regret taking the COVID shots and boosters? Well, I don't, because I never did. Did you? I never did do any of that. Happy Friday, Teresa. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. All right, just give it a good shake. It's been a while since I've used it. Here we go. And it's like an orangey red. Isn't it beautiful? And again, I just, whatever paint is on the lid, I just use that instead of pouring it out. And just lightly go over the stencil. And this is a 2-layer stencil. And it's 2 layers, but on 1 sheet, which is very convenient. You don't have to worry about losing it. And I'll put in the comments the link to the stencil from the Stencil Smith. There is a discount code. If you use all the things, you will get 15% off, including sale items. You'll get an extra 15%, whatever the sale is. And I think there might be a sale going on now, and there's going to be a lot of sales going on now until Black Friday. Hey, Jordan, thanks for the hearts. Okay. Let's take this off. And that layer of paint here is just awful. It's awful. So this is the second layer. That's what I meant. It's on 1 sheet. These get layered onto the geese. So let me show you what it's looking like. And it's so weird, but the goose started crackling. I don't know if you could see. But I think I'm going to have to sand this all off and then just use the other side. Every surface has 2 sides, so if you mess one up, turn it over and start all over again. Okay, let's do this. Let me put my layers on. And what's my time? Oh my gosh, I've got like 10 minutes. No. No, 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 it can't be. Oh, where did the time go? Stupid paint. I will post, however this turns out, good, bad, ugly, I'll post a picture of it because I will be working on it as I watch Deb. This was not supposed to take me that long. It's not my crafting week. Time flies when I'm having fun. Yes, Ruth. All right, Bob. That's not very nice. And like, he's old news anyway. All right, let me do this really fast. Okay, awesome. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. It looks so good. All right, let's put this. I don't think I need the red anymore. Okay, and now that has the wing layers and the beak and the feet. All right, this is Vintage Mustard, Folk Art Home Decor Chalk Paint. There is a theme. It is my favorite chalk paint. This is my favorite yellow. I love it. So when you're doing images like this, if you want, you can enhance them by attaching everything and giving it more depth, coloring it, making it look, you know, more alive. Okay, I now have no comments whatsoever on Facebook. It's so frustrating. Facebook, do better. Quick dry. Okay, and now I am going to do the little wings, and I'm using gray. This is Folk Art matte paint in Dove Gray. I probably could use it from the lid, right? There's a little bit on the lid. I only need a little bit. And that's just to give it a little shadow. And then, you know, if you have pencils, markers, paint pens, you can just add so much detail to these and just make it look like you sketched it. Okay, let's take that off. Here is what they look like. Can you see? And I'm going to put, I have homespun in, you know, winter holiday colors. But here is what is going to make them Christmas geese. I have little tiny Santa Claus hats. And I think I'm going to dry this and sand it, and then I'll sand around them because I've only got like 8 minutes. This is from Recollections, which is a Michaels brand. So sweet. Deep breath. I know, but I can't believe it took me so long to paint these stupid background. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to be working on this while Deb is on, and then I will post the final picture on my comments in my community tab on YouTube and on my Facebook page. And then Monday you can see everyone's creations on Friday Favorites. I'm hoping I will be able to get this fixed and looking nice. But okay, look, Christmas geese. I love it. You have stencils like that from the 70s, is seeing things coming back? Absolutely. Let me tell you, this simple life, the old life is coming back. It is trending. I think all of us are craving that old time simple life. You know, when things were like, where you actually talked to people, right? We wrote letters, sent cards. Alrighty. You know, and since this is rustic, I am sanding the edges, and I'm going right into the round because it's already messed up. I might take some of that Java paint, water it down, and maybe distress over it, because I am distressed over this. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. All I am seeing is who is watching, and I'm not catching any comments. And it's so frustrating, and I apologize. Alba, hello. Thank you, Marie. Now, I know you don't like chickens, but do you like geese? My friend Marie does not like chickens. I love chickens. I cannot tell you how many chicken videos I have watched. You know, some of those, the AI that they make chickens sing and dance and do all kinds of funny jokes. I just get a kick out of them. Innocent fun. Let's scrape this up. Let's make this look like it came from the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, okay? That's my goal here. An accident, though. What does Bra say? A happy accident, right? Happy accidents. This is like a train wreck of an accident. I don't want to get the hat. I just want to get in between the little geese. You know, and if you have an artistic eye, you could like put shadows underneath these geese and just make them look like really cute little hand-painted. Look. All right, it's coming together. It's not so bad. I may not have to start over. I may be able to just go with it and work with this. I'm just making sure to stand in the same direction. And I'm going to put a wire hanger on this. I'm going to use rebar wire that I got from Tractor Supply, but you can get it at Lowe's or Home Depot or any home improvement store or any construction store. All right, I'm starting to like this now. I really am. It's like I found it in my mom's attic. I wish I could find some things like this. I want the curtains. I want the curtains with the geese and the ducks. But look, I mean, they could be ducks, right? I don't know. I'm calling them Christmas geese. All right, I've got 3 minutes. Here's the fabric. This is like a blue check, and this is red. Need to make a bow. I've got everything here. Okay, breathe, right? Fabulous. Thank you, Ruth. Can anyone order? Yes, Nancy. After my live, I'm going to put the link in my description. So you click on that link, and I'll leave the code, all the things, and you can save 15% at checkout. And just check out all of their stencils, because the Stencil Smith has the absolute cutest images. I just got an order in, and some of them are sassy, and I can't wait to work with them. The hats are fun. Yes, that's what I thought. When I saw them at Michael's, it was the first thing I thought of. I was like, oh, I'm going to put Santa hats on my geese. And I've been waiting to do that because I've had those stickers for a couple of weeks now. And they've just been sitting here right in front of me, ready for me to use. I have got 1 minute. Oh my goodness, my time is up. Okay. All right, friends, my time is up. Because I am in an event. We have 1 hour time slot. Are you going to write anything on the top? No, I think my bow, I have believe, but I don't know if the believe will look good. What do you think? Just say yes, and then maybe I'll put the believe on there. Maybe I'll do that, and then I'll put the bow on, and I'll just make a bow out of here, and then maybe put some Christmas greenery. All right. I do have to say goodbye. My name is Leah. This is Make All the Things With Me. Thank you so much for watching and spending this little bit of time with me. Don't forget to join Friday Favorites. Good night, Marie. Hi, Angela. Thank you. Join Friday Favorites. It's a group on Facebook. You can, every Friday, you can watch creatives. It's creator's choice. Everyone brings something different to the table. I will be live Sunday afternoon. I will leave a post. I will be live Sunday night at 9 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube. And everyone, that is my time. Thank you again. Say good night. And just remember that you matter and you are not alone. And shout out Hunter for when you watch this. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see you Sunday twice. Thank you, Regina.